Hi, welcome to today's podcast. Today we're going to be talking about why would a customer prefer to use an LDA service when they can get help with their divorce using an online self-filing company. When it comes to getting an uncontested divorce completed in California without using attorneys, the public has various options. Two options include using a self filing service like LegalZoom or Rocket Lawyer, and the second choice can be hiring a registered and bonded legal document assistant in California. But why would a customer use an LDA if they can just use an online self filing service? Well, before we answer that question, let us start off by defining what an online self filing service is. For example, according to the American online legal technology company LegalZoom, the company helps its customers create legal documents without necessarily having to hire a lawyer. They can help complete documents such as divorces, wills, and trusts. Next, let us define what a legal document assistant is in California. A legal document assistant is a person who is registered and authorized to perform typing and form preparation services for compensation for self represented litigants representing themselves in legal matters. In this podcast, we're going to discuss why some customers may still prefer to use a legal document assistant instead of using an online self filing service company such as LegalZoom or Rocket Lawyer to complete their divorce forms. Customers that choose to use LDAs do so because they may feel overwhelmed with the number of instructions and directions that these online services provide in the forms packet. By handling the entire form process, customers don't have to worry about the printing, the right forms, making the right number of copies, and filing the correct documents at each stage of the divorce process. LDAs generally handle the entire process from beginning to end. LDAs prepare the forms, they file them at the court, and they can even serve the documents on the other party. At the specific direction of the client, the LDA does the legwork. It cannot get simpler than that. Another reason a customer might choose to use an LDA instead of using a legal tech company is because an LDA is more accessible. An LDA usually answers their phone, and if they miss a call, they get back to the customer in a timelier manner. Also, LDAs can provide the self represented litigant with the needed guidance about the court process and provide the customer with general published factual information that has been written or approved by an attorney pertaining to legal procedures to a person who's representing themselves in a legal matter to assist that person in representing themselves. But one of the most compelling reasons why a customer would prefer to use an LDA instead of an online self filing service is because by hiring an LDA, a customer will gain the confidence that the divorce documents were prepared correctly, that the documents will be filed at the court correctly, and that their divorce paperwork will not be rejected by the clerk, thereby saving the customer time, energy, and money in costly delays. The LDA can ensure that by preparing the documents and filing them, the customer will not have to miss time from work or spend time having to redo everything, as compared to when the customer do the self-filing on their own. Customers are aware that rejections cause unnecessary delays, and customers would rather pay a little more to have the peace of mind that their documents will be filed correctly each time by the LDA. Remember, just because a customer can do it themselves, it doesn't mean they should. As you can see, there are many reasons why customers will prefer using an LDA instead of LegalZoom. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, please feel free to reach out. I love hearing from my listeners.